If there's one piece of advice I could give you, it's not to count the days. You got to make the days count.
Now, if it wasn't raining out today and cloudy, you'd be able to see the Arenal volcano right now. It's spectacular. Here's what it looked like last April when I was here. I actually stayed here at Rancho Serra Azul last time, and it was a really nice place. But the cost to stay there was almost triple when I looked, so I just camped. Just camped for was $10 a night is what it cost. So that's pretty good. Now that's what I'd call a great success. I did it. I'm gonna get my ticket and head in and splash around like a young feller. It's gonna be terrific. Time to get a ticket. So I got my ticket. It was $20 US, $26 Canadian maybe. It's a pretty cool walk at the beginning. It's a nice green bridge. Like I was saying, the infrastructure here's been unreal. So they said there was change rooms up here. Change rooms and bathrooms are up top, so you have to get changed and then take the steps down. Waterfall, viewpoint, Orchids Trail, Rio Lounge Restaurant, souvenir shop, restrooms, and lockers. Lockers are good. I got that locking carabiner. I'll have to lock it to something when I go swimming. Oh, you get showers. That's super cool. That's the best. There's the restaurant and souvenir shop. See if they've got any good shirts for me. I like good shirts. Want one with a turtle on it. It's actually a pretty cool gift shop. Yeah, that's a pretty good little gift shop there. It's hard to find good little gift shops around here. Had some decent stuff. I had to buy a hat again. I bought 2 hats now. I don't need so many hats. And right up the top here, they have a really cool viewing platform of the falls. Yeah, this is a fantastic view. Look, there's people zip lining. Nobody's here. There she blows. Really cool. Magnificent, spectacular, terrific, scrumptious. You can see down there, that's where I gotta go. Mission accepted. There. No restrooms or dressing rooms down there. And about 500 steps. It's a lot. It's gonna be easy on the way down. But these steps are in immaculate shape. Seems like they're sort of slightly slanted too, not just slanted like steps, but I don't know if that doesn't make any sense. I got nice little rest spots here for you to chill out. I kept calling it Arenal Falls. This is actually called Fortuna Falls. Steps and steps and steps. Forever. They're all big long batches, so you do one at a time, I guess. They've even got a sink part way up in case you gotta wash your hands. That's weird. I guess if you have unlimited water, you might as well have unlimited sinks. There were 2 girls and a dog trying to get the dog to go with them up the steps. I don't know if it was their dog. Didn't have a collar. I think it was just a waterfall dog. But anyways, they were calling the dog and it wasn't coming, and I made a little joke as I walked by that it was too many steps for the old girl, and they got mad at me. Maybe they thought I was calling them old girls. I was talking about the dog. Almost running out of steps. Just about at the bottom. The guru sloth. The ones who go higher are those who live more intensively, influenced by the surrounding of beauty. Sloths are very influencing to me, especially the giant sloth. I guess this waterfall's all dried up. Looks like it was running not too long ago though. I wonder what that's like. That all dried up. Girls at the green mile here. The final showdown. And there it is. That's pretty cool. That's amazing. There's another little viewing platform just to the right here. More running water. It must be piped into here. That's also crazy. They got water everywhere. So much water here. Yeah, That's why we do it. Looks a little rough to get in there with a big rock. The Lord hates a coward. It was really hard to get in. Getting out was even harder. There appears to be a part 2. Well, that looks really good. Part 2 looks nice. A cool little bench and towel rack down here at the bottom. Nice. Nice and convenient for my bag. I can lock it to it. Magnificent. Nobody's gonna get my wallet. Nobody's gonna steal my stuff. Tight. Foolproof. Woo. Woo. It's cold. It's full of fish. It's full of fish. Ooh, it's cold. It's cold in here. It's, I'm about belly deep here, and there's probably, I don't know, more than 6 feet deep over there. I feel like this would be a good place to synchronize. That's a nice place to be. That's a good place to have your head at. This is awesome. This is what it's all about.
If there's one piece of advice I can give you, it's not to count the days. You got to make the days count. And you need to have as many days like this as you can. It's good for the mind, the body, the soul. The world is yours. It's a big world. There's a pretty good current in there. It's good. Get to give my hat a free wash too. This place is just like this. Fortuna Falls, Costa Rica. The bottom of the river here is pretty decent. It's mostly sand and there's some rocks. Careful not to stub your toe. And you shouldn't stub your toe. I haven't stubbed my toe yet. Follow the jaunting ape. Do it. I just stubbed my toe. I'm a fool. Wearing a fool's hat today. I guess there's about 450 steps to climb when I get out of here. So I better get climbing. But what a wonderful little place to spend the afternoon. Swimming around and enjoying myself to the maximum. Kudos to whoever put these towel racks up here. That's you're smart. Whoever that was, give them a raise. Nobody got my stuff. I got 1% battery left. I gotta go back up the steps and get another battery. I forgot. It's a good time to have 1% battery left.
Can you take our photo real quick?
I can, yeah. That lady that had asked me to take the photo just about hogged up all my battery, my 1% that I had left. Now it's, there we go, got my Sony now. Well, this will be part 2. The revenge of the giant sloth. Well, after the battery died, you didn't miss much with me walking up the steps. Just passing everybody like crazy, you know. No, I wasn't. I was to stop a bunch of times. But you missed a lot of dad jokes to each other up and down the steps. Only 220 more to the top. You're almost there. Pretty funny stuff. Orchard trail. Don't even think about feeding the flowers. I don't know much about orchids. I don't know anything about orchids. I think they're little plants that grow off of trees, maybe? Little parasites? I guess they just put pictures of them on if they're not blossomed. They're just labeling the trees. I guess they are little parasites. Just grow off the tree. That's why people like them so much. No, touchy. I'm starting to understand that movie, The Orchid Thief. I'm gonna watch it again. It came out when I was a young man. I can't remember what it was about at all. I just think Meryl Streep was in it, maybe. See, they got these little, they just put them on there. And they're just little parasites on the side of the tree. Whole new perspective on orchids now. And you should too, if you didn't know that. Probably most people already knew that. You know, I've learned a lot about orchids and orchid thieves today. Marco, I believe it was the owner of the camping place I'm staying at. He took me right into his house. He's just like, come in, don't take off your shoes. And I'm like, okay. And then I went in and he just points out his kitchen window and he's got a bunch of these colorful birds eating his bananas or plantains or whatever. I think they're bananas. These beautiful little birds eating their bananas, and they were all different colors. And he said I could come and film later if I wanted. So I'm gonna get some shots of that here before I leave. Anyways, I'm gonna go back tonight and see if I can do a night safari around his place there. I'm sure I can just walk around with a flashlight and see what I can see. That's a pretty fun game for me to play. Find critters in the night. Yeah, there ain't too many people out here at all. I've been just lucky with everything that I'm doing, I think. Just been having a lucky trip. Pretty sure it's high season. I think things should be a little busier than this. But the rain and then the Tortuguero, it not being busy because it had been raining for days and days, nobody wanted to go. It's all magic. Oh, more ants. These ants are stealing seeds. Should I follow them too? I ain't following them nowhere. I don't remember what I did with my keys. My new shirt and hat. I just gotta stop at the supermart, and then I'm going to go find the bugs in the dark. So what I'm gonna do tonight, when I get done everything, I'm gonna lay here and I'm gonna read about giant sloths. See if I can't find one. Probably find one if I look in the mirror. Well, there's a giant sloth. She's all downhill from here. I think it's just a red-eyed tree frog.
It's the national animal.